What is going on, guys? It's TommooGamingHD here and welcome to this Inform Andre Gray play review. He's an 81 rated English striker who plays for Burnley, and I got his inform for a hat-trick earlier on in the week. His card has gone from a 75 to an 81 rated card. He has 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, high medium weight rates, and he cost me 85,000 coins. Now the crazy thing about him is when he come out in packs, I knew that a lot of people would be packing him with the Team of the Week guaranteed packs. So I went and bought a couple, sold them on for about 10k profit, and then bought this one for 85k. After my games that I played with him and the goals, he went up to a massive 150,000 coins, so I made quite a bit of profit. Also did the same with Dele Alli. I bought a couple of his cards just after he scored a goal against Chelsea. He's got 2 now, and then went and sold him for about 20k profit. So I made about 100k profit just during this Team of the Week player review, so that's pretty good for me. On screen are his in-game stats. There'll be a link down to Footwear so you can check that out in more detail. The like target for this video is 20 likes, so if you could smash that like button right now, it'd be very much appreciated. So let's move on to some of his stats. The base card stats are he has 93 pace, 84 shot, 65 passing, 80 dribbling, 30 defending and 81 physical stats. So some massive bumped up stats there from his 75 rated card. Some of his standout in-game stats for me was 89 attack positioning, 90 shot power, 86 balance, 87 finishing and 82 heading accuracy. Now the positives for me, he seemed to be a very good finisher. He seemed to be a poacher. He seemed to be getting in and around the box, and that's what you want him for. The same with like Vardy and Musa. He's a sweaty player. He's going to score you a lot of goals getting in the right areas. His pace is going to get him into good areas. He makes great runs. That was something that was very obvious with this card. I thought that I did put the instructions of him try and play attack the defensive line and stay central. I'd rather him stay in the middle rather than drift out wide so we can get through the defenders. It seemed to work very well. A lot of his finishes are inside the box. I think all of them are inside the box actually, from him trying to beat the defenders, taking a touch inside and curling it around the keeper. I think that's pretty much every single one of his goals. It was so easy to do that with him. It can be fast at times, and what I mean by that is I'll move on to the negatives, but when he gets going and he has a yard on players, there's no catching him at all. He gets that yard and that's it. He's going to go around, he's going to score a goal. At the start he was a bit frustrating. He hit the post 3 times I think, and had one saved off the line. It was a pretty frustrating start in the first 2 games, but then he hit his stride and he scored quite a few goals. He is strong in the terms of he'll hold the ball very well. We'll move on to the negatives now. In the flip side of that, the pace thing was a bit strange for me. So when he got a yard on a player, he seemed to be unbeatable. However, if he knocked the ball in front of him and he was one-on-one with the player, he seemed to get out-muscled all the time, and he has 81 physical stats. So that was very strange for me. I didn't expect him to be that poor in that term. I didn't expect him to be weak at all, but he did a couple of times. I think it was Mustafi, he had 80, so he has 70 something pace compared to 93. He had a running start, he knocked the ball past him and he just got out-muscled to the ball, so it was a bit frustrating. He's quite expensive as well. Vardy and Musa, all those players are a lot cheaper than him. So we'll move on to some of the stats that I gave him. And I think he got a 10 out of 10 for price for what I paid, 6 out of 10 for position, 7 out of 10 for hybrid ability, 7.5 out of 10 for player ability, 8.5 out of 10 for enjoyment, and a 7.8 overall rating. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, comment down below, and until the next video, goodbye.